we gotta start getting our day started? Can we please pick a day where we just fuck them while you grew up? Just beat their ass. Especially the old ones. Just beat their ass, the kids. Just beat their ass. Everybody, get in the comments. Let's set up a day where we just fuck. Where's National Fuck White People every day? Seriously, we just beat them up. Just walk up to them immediately. Shit about to change whether they know it or not. They talking all this shit online, this racist shit, but the reality, they gonna have to get out here with us in a minute. And boy, I can't wait the day we beat the fuck out these crackers. They don't stand a chance.
All I'm saying, once again, if you look at where it, like genetic memory, you brought up genetic memory, Miss Cynthia.
Right.
Genetic memory works both ways.
Yeah.
And if you look at I just brought it up. If you look at every battle, just look at Europe and America. The places where white people congregate is just like nothing but war and when like black folks be like, y'all kill each other, y'all are monsters. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, ain't it? It really is kind of cool. And I don't understand.
This dude right here, exactly why I became racist. And you don't want people like me putting posters of Lil Duce up on the wall and then encourage me to like deliberately start breeding. You really don't.
So
you want me to die an old, happy, peaceful man, right? Because I'm the type that isn't easily radicalized. So when you start pushing people like me onto the racist spectrum and start asking for, some start something, don't start something, won't be nothing, you're gonna get something you didn't ask for, and it's never ever turned out well for the brown people ever in history. I don't see any reason why it would be different now. It's a cautionary tale. I'm saying, please. I like tacos. I like hot wings. Please don't get yourselves erased.
So I'd like to say then if he can advocate for fighting and beating up on white people, then I'm starting now a campaign to advocate to bring back Mississippi wind chimes.
Okay,
stop it.
He said stop it.
No.
So when I brought up the genetic thing, and then I can see
I'm bringing back the wind chimes,
household,
and they're not going to be happy about it.
I'm bringing wind chimes back. Yep.
So
ring a ding dong.
Right.
Ring a ding ding.
These minorities don't know how to act.
All right.
Hanging from trees just because
all
they're
I'm
black.
saying is that.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ashton, hold on. Ashton,
from the bridge.
Joking. Yeah, you're done for the day, bud.
Damn.
I just got monetized back, brother. Like, there's a limit. Like, there is a limit, sir. Like, there is a limit. But no, every
He two-stepped over that line.
Like, straight up. I mean, I'm a little bit proud, but a little bit hurt.
I didn't hear.
I'm glad.
He said he two-stepped over the line.
When I was talking about genetic,
hold on, Miss Cynthia. Ashtray, there is a limit to what you can say on a YouTube channel, brother.
Yeah, bro.
You just took that limit and he was like, fuck you.
Angle, I played into that.
Like he was writing an email to the CEO of YouTube when he said that shit. Like, dear Madam N-word.
That's what I'm saying. But no, like every one of these, and I'll let you go. You're good. You're good, Ashton. You're good. You can come back, but I had to give you a timeout. I had to do something to show YouTube that I was not going to allow that.
You're just oppressing the white man. I see what's going on here. You've changed, OG. You've changed.
You sent that shit underground now. It's gonna fester.
You're a color person now.
I've always been a colored person. As far as YouTube knows, my racial survey is I'm a black man. Thank you very much. But,
now you said that, fuck no.
But why? Because I see them as people. I'm not racist, all right?
No, anyway. The way you said that word, the line of words, you sounded like a white man when you said that.
Because he said colored.
But no, so and I'm going to let Miss Cynthia say what she's going to say about genetic memory when I get done.
Yes, I do too.
But every one of these dots represents a battle that was fought in human history. Do you fucking see Europe?
Okay.
Like,
right. So
ahead, Miss Cynthia.
when I'm saying to genetic memories, I'm saying that man that is that angry and feeling that way has grown up genetically back to his grandparents that still felt that anger. And as I was watching earlier, it can genetically alter your mind and stuff. So it's still in that. The way they figured it was like
Didn't
3
see any anger.
I'm sorry. I could
Didn't
send
see
y'all-
any anger. He was smiling and laughing. He thought it was a joke.
Let her finish.
But when they grow up with that mindset, it's just kind of how they talk. I'm not agreeing with that mindset. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying I can understand why they have it, because not so long ago, it was common for what Alwine was talking about for that to happen. Don't forget, there was what's his name in Jasper? I forgot his name, and I was just what's his name?
The same thing happened to my people when they came here, and it wasn't as long ago. Right? So this mentality where you get to go, like, jump back in history and punish people for shit that wasn't done to you and that they didn't do is the problem. It literally perpetuates racism. It takes people like me who don't give a fuck and don't have a stake in the game because I'm an immigrant, and it makes me racist.
I'm not
makes me Uncle Tom.
Anything they're saying. I'm saying I can understand where the anger comes from. That's all I'm saying. I can understand where it comes from. I'm not saying the solution. I'm not saying to make them stop. I'm just saying it. What did you expect is going to happen when you have all
of that? It's not anger, it's glee.
Is that your different? Is that your?
I don't know though.
I would like to apologize for my outburst.
That's all right. Apologize to the
Dear
black
YouTube.
Dear YouTube, I do
no.
apologize.
And the blacks.
No. I'm sorry, OG. I forgot about the TOS violations that could possibly have caused by my outburst.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the black people.
No.
You want me to do it for you, bud?
Apologize to crack baby.
He has to have a black man.
Please, my brother.
Right.
Apologize to crack baby.
I little monkeys. Look, he ain't apologize. You little gorillas. You better get your little stick.
All right, stop. Full stop. We're ended there. Stop it.
Oh, this racism is killing me inside.
The genetic memory. Oh, hold on. AC, is that you, brother man?
Beaner.
Because I was warned. I was warned. Somebody told me about the AC clip that somebody has. They can play it in the back where it's like
that was
you
me.
in your head.
I told them about that clip of you doing everything to prove it's you in the car.
Yeah, poke my nose, give you a finger, give you the deuce.
Is that you, Clay?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. What's up, bro?
All right, but no, like, so Miss Cynthia. And again, I've said this a million times. I see Hispanic people as white people. I'm gonna ask you this: when it comes to that genetic memory, can you understand? Because like, it doesn't work one way or the other, right? It works both ways.
Right.
White people have gone through shit with other races. White people have gone through shit with other white people. Right. And it's not just one-sided. There is no one oppressor in this human existence. Do you think, like, for a second that, because I have a theory, this is how genocides happen, right? When you have two groups of people that just will not get along, and there's a long-standing tradition of just petty fighting, and I don't think anybody wants that to happen, because win or lose, it's gonna leave scars. And it's gonna hurt society.
Of course.
Like I don't think that's okay, and I think that people really just need to calm the fuck down.
Serious question, Cynthia. Do you believe that like programs like what the fuck was that program called back in like the 70s and 80s? Affirmative action. Do you think that affirmative action had a positive like impact on society or a negative?
I'll have to think about that longer. I'll get back to you on that.
Based.
Before we go,
you have the floor. You have the floor, Miss Cynthia. You have the floor. Okay. But let me say this. So short grift break. Please consider donating. We are monetized again. Memberships are also an option. Please consider donating if you like the show. And for the doxers and haters out there, if you are curious on how I look in the modern era, right? As of yesterday and 2 and 3 days ago in the case of the headshots, if you are interested, I am selling headshots $500 a pop. You can have the choice of me in a straw hat, no hat, or felt cowboy hat. And you also have a body shot for $2,000. $2,000. You get the full enchilada, all right? Just think about it. And if you're a fan, hit me up on Discord and we can negotiate a price if you're curious.
I leave your channel for like a couple of days and you're prostituting yourself now?
Yes, Jamie. Yes. I was young and I needed the money.
just pictures on the internet.
No,
2 days. This dude's been prostituting himself for years now. Come on.
I wanted to comment on the subject matter of the race stuff, if that's possible.
Okay, can I answer?
Let Miss Cynthia go, and then you have the floor. Yeah.
Very cool.
So I absolutely agree. It's going to swing back. It's going to swing back the other way. Everything swings. So you're absolutely right. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't understand how to take their anger away, but their anger is just going to breed more anger. I also think what powers are in play that are keeping this cycle going. I mentioned something wasn't right about this trial. I mentioned again, when was the last time we had a Saturday 9-hour court session? You know what I mean? What powers are in play that are keeping it that are keeping it going? I question who that might be.
Well,
minorities teaching their children over and over again about race.
Hold on, is your question that you don't know why this trial went so fast?
I was saying there were things about the trial that seemed suspicious, such as the all-white jury.
Would you like me to inform you why that all happened, though? I can very quickly. Very quickly.
No, I'm just giving a recap of an earlier conversation. So that's...
Yeah, and what I'm doing is telling you the reasons why that trial was so fucked up. His parents sold him down the river. His parents were fucking money predators and sold their son out for $675,000. They're despicable fucking people. They obviously have zero fucking morals in their home, and it's unfortunate that their child was raised in such a home that didn't instill in him basic conceptions of civility.
That does seem to be true.
We talked about that earlier and how that amount of money didn't just all go to the family. I also brought up Dominique Alexander, his hand in it. And
are you sure you aren't a front runner for a Democratic organization? Because you just sell some bullshit.
No. She's factual there. She's factual here.
I actually live next to Collin County.
I don't give a fuck where you live. Are you their fucking accountant?
Well, no. Dominique Alexander was scamming. Like there was a bunch of people that were
everyone was scamming in the whole situation.
So to sit there and say that he was raised in this type of home without this, without that. Remember, he was also a 3.7 GPA. He graduated while he was out on bond, and he was also voted captain of the football team by his peers. So when you sit there and say those things like that, that's just
academics don't lead to morality. They're not fucking paralleled.
3.7 isn't impressive either. He got a B. So what? He murdered a kid.
I'm not saying any of that, but what Jamie said was all of
academics have nothing to do with morality in the fucking household. What don't you understand?
Morals that wasn't taught. He wasn't raised in a bad home.
Has zero to do with academics.
He 100% was raised in a bad home.
Doesn't mean shit. You obviously don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The kid had violence problems, clearly, and his parents are out of control, violent people, clearly.
That's not clearly. He's a
Okay,
kid
play
that
the
plays
video
video
again,
games.
OG.
Is that stuff? I don't agree with that statement.
Which one? The one we were watching, or the one yesterday?
The one where his parents are
Not
talking
yesterday.
about how they're glad that he's dead.
Though I don't think those were his parents. That was a random crowd.
Oh, I thought you said it was the family.
No, I said it was the Metcalf family coming out of the house.
No, the mother. Okay, the mother of Carmelo did say that.
Oh, that okay. Okay, I did not know that.
After the trial.
I knew that she was a stay-at-home mom. That she stayed at home with the kids.
It's a piece of shit.
I disagree with that statement.
They're here. Let me retract that statement and add a little bit of caveat. They're both pieces of shit. The mother and the father, both pieces of shit. Clear, concise pieces of shit.
No, if you can find a link, I'll pull it up. I mean, walking up to the family and saying, "We glad Austin did," bro. Like that genetic Austin Metcalf. Have y'all seen the picture of Austin Metcalf just standing there, looking like a fucking Aryan warrior, just fucking like angry as fuck? Like, talk about genetic memory. That motherfucker's probably having some genetic memory right now.
That's what I was just thinking. The same exact thing.
Oh yeah,
I'm literally like playing out in my mind, turning around and bashing that person's face in until they're dead.
Oh, the dad talked about how the person he once has died. He'll never be that person again. These people have forever been altered too by this situation, and what's happening now as well.
He tried to pray with his son's family, his fucking son's murderer's family.
And saying that was Dominic, and it was Dominic that kicked him out of that event. And remember how he stalled the event and he came up there in peace. And remember, the dad also went to the KKK rallies, is telling them not to make it about race. I'm not sure how that played out, but so
they stopped because
no, Dominic is the one that wouldn't allow the press conference to start that day until that father was escorted out. He's the one that got up there and made that go get a speech. It's on my channel somewhere that he made. That's what I'm saying. So when people say the family's trash because they stole $600,000, I'm like, no, you don't know that to be
That's
true.
only a small part of it, and I haven't even released the last bit that I have. Well, the last 5 or 6 bits that I have to speculate on.
There's other people involved in that money, on that money train, and as everybody knows, when money's involved, the little demons come out and get their cut.
I mean, I don't disagree. I don't disagree, but the thing is, like, and I'm sorry. Somebody else said it was a psyop, but then Snow saying this here.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick on Snow. I don't think it's a divide and conquer. I think humans are naturally divided, and it causes these problems. These problems that are happening are natural issues.
Somebody building a pipe bomb?
OG's putting his slide back together.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. God damn, just call a motherfucker out, Denison. God damn.
My bad. I didn't think it was you because you were talking at the same time.
He wasn't supposed to be at the track meet that early. He could still, like, he had an event later that day. It just wasn't that early.
Cynthia, do you drink?
No.
Okay.
But no, shit, you completely fucked me up. I'm just gonna press play.
What are you gonna do? Oppress the white man?
Yes.
Yeah, good luck with that. Better get out your wallet there, sugar tits.
Stop it. I'm offended.
My phone is at my head. And
Good. That means I'm doing my job.
Oh, okay.
Carmelo Anthony was 5 feet.
Did y'all hear the
9,
black?
5 feet 8, something
Did y'all
like
hear the
that.
black guy say I'm 6 foot even?
Carmelo Anthony.
Why is he saying
He's
that?
saying that the dude is the same height as the brother, who you can see is really tall,
Oh,
and to
oh,
make the point that Carmelo was much smaller.
Well, that's my whole thing, right? Ain't it black folks that was saying, I forget which one, like if you small and can't fight, why you trying to fight? Like, ain't it black folks that say shit like that? Like,
You know what?
if you small,
The
you
one
getting fucked
thing,
around. Go ahead, Greg, baby.
the one, oh my bad.
No, you got the floor, brother. Go ahead.
The one thing that just irritates me, it seems so with like full of retardation, is just these black ass motherfuckers just going to attacking these families when your kid is the one that fucking killed their son. It ain't like they attacked you. No, your son went somewhere that he wasn't supposed to be. He was already suspended from school where he was supposed to be at, but now he was supposed to be somewhere else. So no, maybe if you would have raised your kid to not do that stupid ass shit, maybe it wouldn't have happened at all.
A cat gets 9 lives, and Carmelo Anthony got 13 lives.
what?
A cat, as in like a meow meow cat, it has 9 lives, and Carmelo Anthony got 13. He was asked to leave 13 times for those of you who are retarded.
I'm sure I'm not the only one. OG, I completely disagree. I hate that this is happening. This is horrible. This family, they're being attacked when they're really the victims. When things are public in today's society, it brings out the worst in people, as we just saw with how rude I was to Jamie. But these people will come out of the woodwork, especially on things like this. And
Yeah,
it's
and
unfortunate.
Like you
and I
did in
hate-
a simple
and
conversation. I get it.
it's unfortunate, and I hate it. I really do, but I can't ignore the fact that this
The
is
only
what
thing you
society
hate is the white man.
has become, is what
Stop
society
it,
has
Victim.
become.
I mean, like Miss Cynthia, I see this one-sided right now, because if white people speak like this on the news, it's a whole fucking national incident, and they get fucking sent to prison
First and
for just saying the
foremost,
N-word.
And people will burn their property down.
Is this the news though, or is this what is this?
Damn.
This is the. Let's just watch.
For the Anthony family,
This
because
nigga
they
knows.
have been legal.
Not the news.
First and foremost, the one thing that I would ask for people to do at this moment is pray for the Anthony family, because they
She
have
looks like
been legally
Gabrielle
wed
Washington.
for the last year, and
This is
more
AI.
so by this
Well, it
slaughterhouse
says
of
she's
a
the
courthouse,
creator
as
of
well as the
public
family of
opinion
Metcalf.
court.
So
What's that?
the energy right now is very white supremacy. They have shown up
What?
to be the pigs that they
I want to
display.
show her my white
Okay.
supremacy.
They are celebrating the loss of life and the loss of freedom. So that's the energy.
What?
We have a devastated family who didn't know that they
Even
were
Cynthia
going
can't say yes to this.
It's literally this is what's been going on since Austin Metcalf was fucking stabbed. He's not allowed to be the victim because he's white. The family with the fucking killer, Carmelo Anthony, is still the victim because he's black. That's the thing. This is how these people. And hold on, let me
The
finish.
loss of
This-
life is the loss of his life because he'll be sent to prison, not the dude who's actually dead. You can't make this shit up.
and
This is
what
literally
happens-
why I became racist.
And this is what happens when you spend a generation teaching people to be victims. This is all, and I don't even hate this woman for it. This is all she knows. This is all any professional black person. I get what you're saying, but it's still insane, and you can't let it happen. You can't.
Is this why you didn't want to answer the question about affirmative action, Cynthia? Because you knew where I was going with it and you knew that I was right. I get it.
answer it because it had nothing to do with what we were talking about.
It has everything to do with it. Affirmative action gave victim mentality and led into DEI hires that gave people that didn't qualify for jobs. It's an unfair, biased positioning, and if it were done in the reverse with white people, we would be called white supremacists. It doesn't further the fucking solution. It intensifies the problem at every level.
Okay, thank you. I completely agree with you, OG. At the same time, I'm just.
She doesn't want to converse with the faggot.
I just.
She's a dismissive cunt.
She's a simple-minded bitch. I get it.
Like, how come more Caucasian content creators aren't speaking up on behalf? I'm not saying what they're doing is right. I'm definitely
Because if we do, we'll be labeled racist, like you try and label us racist for just existing.
Arrogant racist.
I'm not saying what they're doing is right, but what I'm saying, we all know the saying: the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Not so in today's society. The squeaky wheel gets oppressed, their channel gets deleted, and they become oppressed and then doxxed in the media, and then fucking people are sent to their home that cause damage and property damage that, won't be paid for by an insurance agency.
If you hurt those people that do that, you get sent to
Then we go to prison.
That's exactly how that works.
Let me clarify, OG. I'm not talking about the people that actually do stuff. I'm talking about the content creators that are keeping the story alive. So let me clarify that. I'm by no means am I saying they should go to the house. I'm saying that who's the content creators? Who's everybody we're seeing keeping the story alive pre, during, and now after?
Well, no, at this point, Miss Cynthia, look, at this point, and I've done a lot of research right now because of you, and Exiled's conversation on flows.
Right.
You realize that there are Twitter accounts are dedicated to archiving violence and oppression against white people in the modern world since 2016. There has been thousands of young white people murdered by non-whites and communist and leftist whites since 2016.
It's a form of entertainment now.
Like it's Miss Cynthia, it's a problem.
I'm not saying it's not.
Hold on, let me finish. The grape gangs in the UK targeted white girls because they were white. That went on for 30
More
years.
so not Muslim.
Well, and then
same.
In more recent times, in the UK and Ireland are on fire right now because of anti-white attacks, anti-Muslim attacks. If you want to be specific about it.
I believe that. I believe that's in our way too.
But
that's the real thing coming our way, and this is a psyop for us not to pay attention to it and keep fighting. But go ahead.
Well, we have a celebrity here, Mr. Lindsey Graham, Senator Lindsey Graham. How are you doing?
If this is Imperious, I'm gonna cry.
Well, hi there, young Orthodox. I don't know if you're a nice young boy, but I just came up here to support my country in this time of hardship, and this corn pop, by the way.
Oh, corn pop.
Corn pop was a bad dude.
What's up, brother? All right. I haven't seen you in forever. I was like, I know that voice from somewhere.
What's up, man? Fucking, how you been, dude?
I've been doing good. Had a house fire last time we talked, and like I can fill you in. I can hit you up on Discord if you're still in Discord.
Oh hell yeah! Fucking,
Can
I don't want to side rail. Good discussion going on, man. Fucking, I got to take my dog outside, but I'll jump in here in like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna mute till then.
All right, I'm gonna drop my Discord link in the background so you can join if you still got it.
All right, brother.
I was about to hit. I thought I recognized that voice, man. I was about to hit the remove button. I thought somebody was about to do TOS on me. I was about to be like, yeet. It's corn pop. I'm like, what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I say the thing that I wanted to say about the race
go ahead.
stuff?
I'm sorry, Clay. You got completely sidetracked. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. I know that this was, obviously you guys want to talk about it with Cynthia, and she's feeling strongly about certain aspects of it and all that, and everybody does, right? So I get that. So obviously, people know me well enough to probably figure out that I'm not into the race thing. I think we're all kind of just human beings out here. I'm not a racially motivated thing, but I do find it very interesting that a very small fraction, because I saw the video that you had played before of the guy in the car saying beat up white people day or some shit like that, but that a very small fraction of the population, that is a very small fraction of 13% of the population, so not all black people think that way, right? But there is a small fraction of the population proposing violence toward a well-known violent population on the opposing side. I think that that's not really wise, just on its face. It's downright stupidity, if you ask me. But the whole thing with this whole trial going on, a young man killed somebody. Two young men lost their lives, right? And it's a tragedy either way you look at it. And for people to come at this from, hey, we want more violence, that's just sad. That's just so disheartening. Our nation has been built upon laws, in my opinion. The justice system is what it is. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with in it. However, when it comes to criminal acts, like real criminal acts, I do believe that justice was served. In fact, I think that the sentence was quite lenient. The sentence was 35 years compared to practically a life sentence. He could have got 99.
Mhm.
He killed a man. I mean, how would
You think it was premeditated murder?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's lucky that he was 17, because if he was 18, from my understanding, he could have got the death penalty. So
You also said that two men lost their lives. What was the second man again?
So Carmelo Anthony. So he too lost.
Wasn't a man, he was a fucking coward.
Wait.
A young man.
I was getting ready to say,
a human
he didn't
being.
lose his life. I'm sorry, how did he lose his life?
So he
In
may
prison.
have thrown it away, but he lost it. He threw his own life away. Let's be
Yeah,
clear.
it's forever changed now that
It's
he's
a
in
tragedy.
prison.
either
Yeah,
way.
no, but he still has an opportunity to get out. Well, I mean, maybe God will, or not.
Yeah, he's
God.
fortunate.
You're right.
Maybe the will of some others while he's in there will prevent that from happening. But if it's eye for an eye, I mean,
Well, I'll
then,
tell you right now, 20 years. is a
he hasn't
lifetime.
lost his life at least yet.
20 years.
He may
20
go to
years is
jail.
a
Hold
lifetime.
on. I'm trying to present something here. You
Uh-huh.
said that two men lost their lives. One man lost their lives. The other man is going to jail for a little while and has the capability of getting out.
A lot of while.
I mean, you feel
Just
that
saying,
way.
a lot of while, little
You
while,
feel that
doesn't
way,
fucking
yeah.
matter. He still has an opportunity to get
Yeah,
out.
I get it. You feel that way. Yeah, a lot of people don't see it as enough.
Well, he didn't lose
You know,
his
like
life.
I said, it was a very lenient sentence in my opinion. But sir, 20 years is a long time. Maybe you've never been to jail. Maybe you've never been put.
Death is forever.
You've done some time, okay? And when you get put into a box, a prison cell, your life is gone. Okay, there is no, hey, I can go do whatever the fuck I want to do. Okay, so when you're sitting here telling me that this young man did not lose his life, yes, he did. He cannot get out and all of a sudden pick back up where he is left off. He's an idiot for throwing.
But he
his
still
life
gets
away.
a chance
He did
to
lose
pick
his
back
life,
up.
nonetheless.
Which
He
is the
lost
point I'm
everything.
making here. You sitting here saying that two men lost their lives. No,
Two young men
one
lost
man
their
their
lives. Yes.
If the
Yes.
and that doesn't become true unless he loses his life while he's in jail, which is a possibility.
Okay. Well, that's the
Okay.
way
I have the same curiosity, Clay. Why do you think it was premeditated?
Can he bring those years back? When he sits in there for 20 years to rot, can he
Dude, I
bring
don't get
those
what the
years
fuck
back?
your argument is right now because it is so far off base of reality. I just don't know what the fuck you're grasping at.
What I'm telling you
throwing
is that
shit at
you
the wall
can't
to
get
see
those
if it
years
sticks.
back. What I'm telling you is that
y'all gotta let him
a bad
finish.
action that literally takes your entire life away, 20 years is practically a life sentence, my man. Like, I've done some time, okay? When you're sitting there saying this man has not, he can just get back out and pick back his life up. No, he's going to have to serve out that entire sentence, right? And
That
then
wasn't
when he
the
gets
argument.
out, it's still going to affect his life. It's not like that
wasn't the argument.
murder sentence goes away. It doesn't just go
That
away.
wasn't the argument. The
It is
argument
exactly
was
my
you
argument,
said
sir.
something, and I
Yes, I
disputed
know.
that.
I
You
know.
said that 2 men lost their lives, and I
Two men
disputed that
lost their
because that's
lives,
not
yes.
accurate. That is not accurate
that
by
is
any
accurate.
fucking
That is
means.
exactly the way it
One
works,
man
sir.
lost his life
Sir,
at the
That
hands
is
of the other
exactly
man.
not
like
the
I
way it
said-
works.
Like I said, you've never done
not
time
even
before.
close.
You've never done time before, right?
You obviously
It has
can't
no
do math.
reference.
Dude,
Never
Austin
done time
Metcalf
before.
doesn't get to
Let me
have
ask
another
you-
year
let me
of
ask you
life.
something,
The other
Ace.
dude does. You're fucking way off base and you're totally illogical in this. Yeah, you can wonderful all the way you fucking want, but you're full of shit, dude.
Jamie, Mr. Jamie, have you ever done time before?
He's seeing it different than y'all are
You've never
seeing.
Been
done
locked
time
up
before,
plenty
right,
of
Jamie?
times. I've been locked up plenty of times. What's your
Okay, so then
question?
can you
I mean,
take
how
those
other
years
ways
back?
to see it
Can
differently?
you get those years back? No, you can't.
I don't think
Austin
that you're
can't get his
understanding
years
it
back
from a
either.
literal sense, dude. He gets to have
Yeah, I
more
know,
years
and
on
what
his
you're
life.
trying to
Austin
do is you're trying
Metcalf
to
is
straw man
dead,
what I'm
dumbass.
saying. You're trying to be
No, you
deep.
can argue all you
You're
fucking want. You're the retarded one that can't do math. Austin Metcalf doesn't get another year.
It's not my fault.
Austin
You
Metcalf
don't
doesn't get
understand
another
what
year.
livelihood means.
I don't
Austin
want to be
Metcalf
that guy,
doesn't get
but I
another
am,
year.
so I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh,
This
you know,
conversation is
doesn't
not
mean a
very
damn thing,
interesting.
right? But those young men lost their lives, right? Both of them lost their lives.
Y'all are
Somebody
arguing over
oppress this
fucking
motherfucker.
semantics.
$5 ain't a lot of
You know what,
money.
man, this-
I just think
maybe
they're
one of you
looking at it
worked
from
their whole
two
life.
different points of view.
No, it's logic and illogical.
This-
Like
Oh,
two
it's
totally
not.
different
It's
ends of the
not.
spectrum of
This-
They're
retardation.
trying to say that one life is worthless.
This
We're
is
talking-
literalism,
That
is
was
what it
never
Dumb
my
is.
as
argument.
fuck.
No, that is
You said
exactly what you're
something.
saying.
I
You're
disputed
saying-
what you had
Because
said.
because
That's it, plain and
it's not
simple.
literal.
It's
this
pretty
other
fucking
man-
simple.
I
all of a
think
sudden
that
his
everybody can agree that in a sense they both lost their lives. The
Yeah.
argument here is comparing one to the other in a
Correct.
way that is offensive to people about homeboy actually being dead and not having any choices or any opportunity.
Yes, and
Right.
that is exactly
Correct.
what I'm saying. Is that these people
you,
like
Dennis.
Jamie and AC are being disingenuous to what I'm saying.
No,
They
I
know
mean,
exactly
No,
what
you're the
I'm
one
saying.
that's trying to gaslight a
They know
position that
exactly
doesn't
what
make sense
I'm
logically.
saying. Yet they're going to
Literal.
sit here and pretend like I'm not saying
being
that. Dennis, thank you.
Ingenuous.
They
Okay.
don't,
Thank you.
they don't have
Can,
You are
can I ask
literally
you a
just
more
talking
interesting
shit.
question, Clay? And not to argue with you, just to
All right.
see what you'll say out of curiosity.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do you think it was murder one? How was it premeditated in your view?
That young man 100% started that shit, and he literally went into the tent. He literally pushed the other
Literally and
I guess these other guys won't explain it.
So you think that he did go in there with the intention of starting a fight?
Absolutely, 100%.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right,
I do.
ladies and gentlemen, I am
So that means he
loving
deserves
this
the life he
conversation.
lost.
I am loving this conversation, but I am past my 2-hour mark. I'm going to give us 20 minutes to get some donos rolling in. It could be Cash App, Super Chat, form a membership. But 20 minutes, if we don't have some donos rolling in, I'm going to end it because I am enjoying the conversation. So I'm going to give us about 20 minutes to get some donos rolling in. So, Clay.
ladies and gentlemen, make this fucking channel great again and get this fucking dumb motherfucker the fuck out of here. $5 ain't a lot of money, people.
But let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Bang bang.
Yeah.
Well, we are
Somebody wants this
definitely
argument to
going.
continue.
We are definitely going
Thank
for a while. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. Don't let Nate do all the work, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you, Almighty Nate. Thank you, sir.
Nate, would you like some of that to be reallocated to kick this motherfucker off the panel? Just let us know the denomination.
What the fuck are you talking about? Nate actually likes my conversation.
Shut the fuck up, motherfucker. What is that, your fucking boyfriend or something?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Is that your fucking boyfriend or something? You see how defensive he is? Nate loves me. What are you talking about?
And also,
Nate loves me. Oh my god, Nate loves me.
All right, you guys.
Oh my god, don't talk about Nate like that.
Nate
Yeah.
comes in the clutch every
Fucking fag
Nate,
motherfucker,
Nate.
you just fagged out.
Are you seriously
Nate
like calling me a
is a-
fag right now?
You just fagged out, yeah.
I know what you just did.
That's what you're gonna do right here on OG's channel.
Yes.
Like faggot.
Yes.
I call
Yeah, the
him-
gay guy just called you a faggot. Get over yourself, faggot. Now you're fagging out even more.
It's offensive when the gay guys in your bang.
See, Jamie likes to fuck a lot of dead
Fucking
penis.
fagging out.
Yeah, you're a faggot. Yeah, I get it. Hey, that's great, bro.
Angry Casper, thank you.
Oh my god.
Jamie likes to suck a lot of dead.
Who's the law guy talking like a woman? Is that me?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
Jamie done sucked a lot of fucking dick in his life. Now he's really trying to project that shit onto somebody
I'm
else.
trying to figure out how that's supposed to upset me.
This is the legit fucking faggot gel right here. Look at the motherfucker with them fucking faggot strips on his eyes.
Clay, I don't want to have to do this, and I do want you to come back because I do like what you say. I do like you. But
yeah, so we're doing
Angry
the
Casper,
right?
Angry Casper paid to drop you for 10 minutes. Please stay in the back. I do enjoy talking to you.
I don't know
Sit
if I
down,
can do this
bitch.
on my
Like
panel,
that.
man.
You just fag out in the basement.
It's like
you
the
color
single
some-
most money-making
you paint
thing
some
that
walls
anybody
pink or
does. But
something. You get down in that basement, you paint them walls pink, boy.
All right. Yes, the positions and views of the panelists are not necessarily that of the host. Thanks. Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on. That's the best you got for a disclaimer?
I wasn't expecting to have to make one. Jesus Christ. You guys are.
I mean, we can give you one.
I got it, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get the big screen? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the thoughts and views expressed by the individuals in chat, the individuals in the comment section, or the individuals on panel are not those of this channel. No one should take anything said on panel as true. In fact, we are all actors performing for your amusement. Enjoy, motherfuckers.
Don't fag out.
Just saying.
The views I express are the views of this channel. I'm not acting, and everybody's responsible for everything that I say and think.
My words represent what OG thinks.
Thank God the fag's gone. I feel much better now.
Oh, stop it.
Oh my God.
I mean, like, but seriously though, like, you can't do simple deduction and say Austin Metcalf doesn't get to have that chance after 20 years to live a life. Like,
I think he understands that, Jamie.
Yeah, but it just blows my mind to say that he.
Trying to argue that,
just,
though.
I don't know.
Kept trying to argue what
makes sense.
He never argued that Metcalf didn't lose his life.
Well, no, but he tries to equate the other side of that argument to being equal to it, and that's just incorrect. That's not logical.
I don't think he did that, actually.
I do. He 100% they lose his life.
But he lost the life he had. He still has
Yes.
life, but not this life. And even, like I've always heard, when you go into prison,
Gatito.
like that.
Any life is life.
That's a wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Any life is life.
Look, his life is affected, yes. Is he going to do time? Yes. Does he have an opportunity if he plays his cards right to get back out and change his life? Then yes, he has an opportunity. I'm not saying his life's not going to be affected. He's definitely going to get out of jail. It's depending on how the world looks in 20 years, whenever you're 30 fucking years when he gets out, is going to depend on whether or not he gets that opportunity.
Well, he's also going to be institutionalized.
Yeah.
Does that dog have any husky in it, or is it pure wolf?
Look like an Alaskan husky.
Yeah. I've always heard it like the age you go to prison is kind of the mentality you're stuck at.
No, that's when you start smoking weed or doing drugs. You misconstrue that.
Prison is very similar constraint on your development, though.
Thank you.
It hones your inner instincts to a point where it's very instinctual, very animalistic. But if you separate yourself from it and you actually think about what you're doing there and put your time to good use, you can come out a normal person. It will have
I think
some
you're not going to
effect.
come out a normal person.
No,
you
it
can
will have
use
some
jail
effect.
to your advantage.
Yeah,
you can use it as an
come out all
opportunity
right
to
on
read
the
a
end.
book a day, to educate yourself, and to spend most of your time working out and praying. And I hope that he does that. But, he may also be distracted by constantly having to fight for his life and avoid the kind of attention he's going to get in prison because his case is so high profile.
Yeah, with
We don't
him
know what's gonna
specifically, I
happen.
don't think he'll be able to avoid a thing. I personally highly doubt that he'll make it.
And he's
Highly
only
doubtful.
and he's only 19.
I don't know.
He's only 19, so he doesn't even have that skill set yet to process everything. And this is definitely going to alter the way his mind develops.
Well, he had the skill set processed enough to kill a kid, so yeah.
I absolutely agree. But we're
processing.
We were speaking on the fact of the life lost. We weren't speaking on that other stuff.
I
Yeah,
am
the only life lost was
surprised
Austin Metcalf.
by how many people.
Corn Pops.
Who is it? Who?
Yes, Corn Pops.
Yeah, what's up?
Corn
Sorry,
Pops
I
came
couldn't
back.
hear y'all. That's why I had to drop out of here.
Yeah, I had to drop.
There's another-
somebody.
Is that another dog?
Yeah.
No, this is a boom.
What
8%
what breed is
Timberwolf? He's a Tamascan.
8%? You said.
Yep, Tamascans.
Wow,
are
it's so.
German Shepherds mixed with Siberian Husky and Alaskan Malamute, and then they also have a little bit of wolf content. They're like a temperament-wise, but they look very wolf-like. Here, boom.
Yeah, that 8% is so visual.
Yeah.
Look at
He's
him.
only 8 months old.
He's magnificent. He even stands like a wolf.
Exactly.
He's very wolf-like. He's a good boy.
Oh, look at it.
That's fucking crazy.
I just took him to Target earlier.
Took her in the leg. He was like, "Am I a good boy?"
I was taking him to Target and walking through the store. People like, "Is that your service dog?" Yeah, it's my service dog.
No, it's my pet. It's my pet wolf. Tell him he can't be in here. He'll take your arm off.
He's gonna serve up your ass.
Like so, the guy walking to Target like with a wolf. Like it's fun. He's a good boy, though.
Oh, that's
You had a
funny.
good conversation here tonight, though. That was fucking. Sorry to jump in here when I was so fucking tired, but I started jumping on your show more often.
I am surprised by how many people assume premeditation on Carmelo's behalf.
Innocent. I was thinking the same thing, but when I was watching some of the court reporting on the case, they said that premeditation can be 5 seconds and that you thought about it, and that can be considered premeditation. So
Yeah, it's malice aforethought.
I found that there
the
was
premeditation
no, time limit.
Yeah, so the premeditation part, I would be inclined to say that he definitely premeditated it because he held the knife and literally said, if you come near me or whatever, then he would stab him. That was the premeditation.
I would say the same exact thing if somebody threatened me without any intent to murder them at
he
all.
wasn't threatened.
Look at him.
I mean, that is
the threat was
quite
perceptional.
arguable.
Yeah, but
that's what it
threat
takes.
was hold on. The threat was perceptional.
You realize that's the law.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying though. The threat was perceptional, and the threat was not held with the other people that testified. Not one person in that room testified that he was under threat or duress.
Yeah, unfortunately, other people can't testify to whether or not you're under threat or duress. That's not how that works.
Or your experience with racism.
And if you're surrounded by people who are telling you have to leave, and one of them puts his hands on you and pushes you, that could
if you
be
get told to
definitely
leave 13 times, I mean, you're pretty much made your own bed, and now he's laying in it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I definitely disagree with that. I mean, obviously, if I'm told to leave by a group of people, I'm going to leave because I value my life more than my pride.
Correct.
However, no one has the legal right, nor does it make it a justification for a murder one charge if you don't leave a place that you don't need to leave, and that someone tries to make you leave by force who isn't a cop and has no authority to put their fucking hands on you.
I just want to say to the people that donated, Texas Bully Mom, Almighty Nate, Angry Casper, I am working on dono clips. I didn't get the chance to do this today. I was supposed to do it today, but I was gone all day. Here is your dono clip, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I think this is funny, and I like playing it until the wheels fall off.
Excellent point, Abby.
I got the dollar.
That is funny. I got the dollar.
I like that. Yeah.
Thank you, Hank. Hank went and sent me a time-stamped link to this, and I was looking for it, and I couldn't find it. It was awesome. I just found it. But Dennis and Jamie, y'all, please continue, because that was a very interesting conversation and a mini debate about the legality, and I enjoy it.
So I'll 100% say that Dennison is 1,000% correct. From a legal standpoint, no one can testify to someone's inner working of their mind. Not even a psychiatrist or a psychologist could testify to that. But from a logical standpoint, we'll take it off the realm of legality. From a logical standpoint, you're talking, I think, like 10 people, 12 people testified, and not one of them said that there was duress in the situation. And unfortunately, there wasn't a camera in there. We can't see what actually took place in that fucking tent. People's perception of a situation are not always relative to factual basis, and we've seen that in a lot of different circumstances. Don't know if they've ever had a run-in with one another. Don't know if they've ever had, perceptions of one another as individuals within the school. There's a lot of things that play into a situation like that, and it's just a fucked up situation, but the dude didn't get assaulted. I mean, you can't just go around fucking stabbing people off of a willy-nilly perceptional feeling of calamity.
No one can testify to his state of mind, so the lack of that testimony means nothing. It wouldn't even be allowed in a courtroom. The question is whether or not someone in his position could reasonably be afraid for their life. And don't forget, I'm not arguing in favor of self-defense. I don't think it was self-defense, because you can't stab someone in the chest for pushing you. That's not self-defense. The question is whether or not he went in there and had malice aforethought to deliberately kill that kid, or if he reacted in the moment under duress out of fear or anger or intimidation. I think clearly it's the latter and not the former. I only put one caveat is I didn't see the trial, right? I don't have all the facts.
No, neither did I. I didn't watch the whole trial. I listened to a couple things here and there, but I didn't watch the whole trial. The only thing that I think could have changed this situation for the better, and I don't even want to say this, but I'm going to say it because it's true, and it doesn't matter about my biased opinion or whatever my perception is of the situation. The problem that happened was his parents telling him to take it to trial and not try and plea out, because if he tried to plea out, murder, as defined in their state statute, it could have been fucking dropped down. Like the state would have came off of that. If they would have just fucking pled out and not taken it to trial and tried to fucking grab more money out of the situation, it would have went a lot differently. No, it's true. They're fucking scam artists.
The parents have also said that they felt like they were being misled again. This is where Dominic Alexander came in again.
The fucking lawyer told them not to take it to trial because they'd lose.
Yeah, that's what I said too. If I were the attorney, I probably would have got pushed back.
They even mentioned that they went and tried to look for a white attorney, and the white attorney passed it off to the black attorney. Does that sound like something that would happen?
Because they went in and tried to get it. So I did hear that story that they tried to get a different attorney. The attorney turned it down because what their base plan was for the defense was not in alignment with what was best for the individual, being Carmelo Anthony.
Okay.
That's why he turned it down. He wasn't going to walk into a losing situation and put a blight on his record because the parents thought that they knew better than a fucking lawyer that's been doing law for 25 years.
Right. Their son committed. Go ahead.
Out of the Limb says, I went by the courthouse twice, once the day of the verdict so I could laugh at the people crying both sides. Both days, not many people showed up considering how many people are crying on the internet about it. I didn't know it. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Those are content creators. The one that's like, what am I? Well, I don't know what to tell my son no more. What do I do? That lady that was on News Nation, she's a Dallas content creator, Queen 88.
What they weren't prepared to accept is that their son committed a heinous crime against a family, against a young boy, and against the state of Texas, and that he owed a debt to society, and pleading in that he probably would have been allowed to plead guilty to murder too, or whatever it's called in Texas.
Right.
And that right there is probably why the more established attorney wouldn't take the case. And now here's the problem: once you've already accepted a case, you can tell your client what you think is in their best interest. Can't tell them what to do. That's illegal. And you also, if you ask the court to be let out of a case because of that, you'll be lucky if you're not held in contempt of court. Never mind the fact the judge is going to laugh in your face and tell you to go fuck yourself. Because it's literally your job to take whatever your client wants to do and do your best to represent that interest. Me personally, I would have told him that he needed to testify at a bare minimum. The fact that he didn't testify, there's a good chance Kyle Rittenhouse is alive today and out of jail because he testified.
No, but this is also and people are trying to people are politically trying to make the two very similar or the same, and they're genuinely not.
Fucking night and day difference.
No, what is the same is how stupid dum-dums in the public see it. That's what's the same. For example, Kyle Rittenhouse had the luxury of every single fucking second of the attempted homicide against him being recorded from multiple fucking angles.
Right.
And we still had to deal with the fucking prosecutor trying to put a baby boy in prison for his life. That's the facts that we have to face up to as a country, as a nation. We're a fucking joke. There's no such thing as the rule of law. And there's a really good chance that despite having all that evidence in his favor, the fact that he couldn't even get through his testimony without breaking down in a panic attack might have been what some of the white ladies on the jury wouldn't vote guilty. That's the kind of shit that you have to really realize in order to know what you're up against in these situations. The law doesn't mean shit.
Shout out to Kyle Rittenhouse. He's an American hero.
Frisco is in my backyard. It's a city of 250,000 that averages 1 to 3 murders a year. For the last year, everyone's talked about it isn't local. I saw nothing but people from out of town. Their locals aren't hyping it. Crazy. So let's finish this video.
Let their son go back into a holdover.
Got a permanent ban for saying that, by the way, on Twitter.
What?
Kyle Rittenhouse is an American hero. Permaban.
Yeah, I lost an account.
All right.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You should check it. You should check it though. Ever since Musk bought it. I got a control account.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Good.
Who do y'all think is banning your accounts, and why do you think they doing that? Is that part of the
leftist racist?
Ban your speed.
Yeah.
They don't like what you say, so they want to stop what you
literally leftist racists that don't want white people to be able to defend themselves against mobs of people. And if you remember, black people and leftists were convinced that Kyle shot 3 black men. Shot and killed 3 black men. That was the narrative before, during, and after the fucking trial, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, remember when Oprah, or what's her fucking name, Whoopi, called him a white supremacist on live television and created a fucking mob action against him, and people were trying to follow the jury home, and people were trying to, BLM actually was trying to figure out what cell block he was housed in. Yeah, that type of racism.
Can you imagine if there was
who do you
collective
think,
white
who
groups trying
owns
to do
the
the same
media
thing,
that
but
allows, I'm sorry.
No, that's all I had to say. Go ahead.
No, what did you say? We didn't hear you. We didn't hear you.
No,
You're very low.
The hypocrisy if there was collective, white people doing the same thing, tracking down the jury and all that stuff. It's just absolutely bullshit.
Yeah. Go ahead, Miss Cynthia.
Who do y'all think though runs the networks that controls the powers that be on what channels pages get to stay and go?
We're not allowed to answer that question due to TOS.
Oh,
We're
but
not allowed to.
whoever those people are the ones that are shutting it down, and I just am not sure.
No, it's not going that high up. Now I will say that the culture comes from high up, and it's definitely encouraged and enforced. But we're literally talking about blue-haired, feminazis who hate themselves and hate America and hate their own lives that are responsible for filtering these accounts, and they click a button when it gets flagged by the algorithm. And they love silencing people that they hate.
Well, I was speaking more so towards Whoopi and who's allowing her to saying that, but not getting punished.
I'm glad you asked. Well, I'll tell you the answer to that. It's very simple. So a bunch of fags grew up and they became earning capacity adults. And what happened is it's like the first time that they ever went to buy like pure cocaine. They decided to buy it in volume because they found the insignificance of buying an 8-ball at a time. So what they did was they put their collective fucking swear jars and piggy banks in a fucking big pool, and they decided to buy influence, and they are starting to influence at a high capacity, and unfortunately they're doing a good job of it.
Was it Whoopi? I thought it was CNN, and I thought they got sued for defamation and lost.
It was CNN, Whoopi Goldberg, CNN, Whoopi Goldberg, Joe Biden, and I think 4 other people that were like underlings, but Whoopi almost lost her job over it. Joe Biden family's probably going to get sued in the near future about it because Kyle Rittenhouse is starting to gear up for war against a lot of different people that tried to fucking off him at the time. And more power to him. And shout out to Screech for putting up the bond money. Rest in peace, Screech.
Wait, it was Screech from Saved by the Bell that put up the bond money?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've always loved that character. That gives me more of a reason to. Base. Screech is an American hero. Always have.
Let it also never be forgotten
she called
that
him a murderer.
Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, she called him a white supremacist murderer. And let us also not forget that Whoopi Goldberg, who is a total and complete scumbag racist, also said that white people are the only people that can be racist. And what else? What was the other big one that she almost got fired over?
Believe that.
Oh, that the Holocaust wasn't based on racism.
What a hot take! I remember that one. What a fucking moron! See, this is what this is the yes. This is what happens when you let someone with an 80 IQ go on TV and talk like they know anything.
Who's allowing her? Who is running the network that allows her to keep going?
I just told you, it's no different than politicians. It's the people that are putting up the money. The politicians are bought off by lobbyists, and we have another form of it within the corporate America world. So whoever's influencing these people, they have a list of things that they can do, a list of things that they can do. And the things that they can do are geared towards taking away from freedoms like people like us that are logical, rational thinking people. It just when we speak our minds and we try and keep it within the confinements of logic, we get taken off the fucking air. Like when we were going over the COVID thing, and when we were going over the Joe Biden thing, and when we were going over the Hunter Biden thing, all of us got silenced because it was a larger majority that had to have that narrative pushed.
It's in the discovery phase right now, by the way. And Goldberg herself did not call him a white supremacist, but she called him a murderer after he was acquitted, which is what she's getting sued for.
Out on the limb said I take offense to people who aren't racist being called racist when they don't share my worldview. Hold it down, man. You got to put the phone call.
Basically, a bunch of nerds got together that are of earning capacity and actually, were really smart and got picked on in school. And now they're letting their rage be known throughout the fucking nation and in some parts of the world.
Well, I think there's clear connective tissue, at least in ideology, if not in actual ownership, between the so-called Democratic National Committee, the Democratic Party, the Black Caucus, anti-racist activists, DEI, and like a majority of the corporate networks that are on air in quotation marks, like they are old free over the air networks like CBS, ABC, and some of the cable networks like MSNBC, CNN, etc.
Yeah, their fucking their rhetoric has been weaponized by each other. Like even though they're different, like say that there's 4 or 5 different holding companies, okay, and somehow, some way, all 5 of these holding companies decided to play off of one another and use it because it's mutually beneficial to their fucking end game, to their goal. Even though each of those 5 holding companies have different positions and different end games, they're feeding off of one another, and it's just becoming a fucking horrifying situation. That's $ Ebony loves me.
Well, I definitely think there's an agenda being pushed. I think Hollywood is pushing it, and they're
It's all
doing stuff
funded by the
with their
same
right
people.
hand.
You mean the Jews?
And they're doing stuff with their right hand, but they don't want you to see what their left hand's really doing. And things like this are what keeps us distracted from other things. And perhaps.
What's y'all's opinion on like Tucker Carlson and like like I've noticed what's the other guy, Sean Ryan and stuff like this? Do you think that's them trying to get out in front of stuff like controlled op? Because I mean, on one side of me, it's like, man, this is like it shows you how far the Overton window's been pushed, but it's like I don't know, like
I think Tucker started to do the right thing, but then I think fucking Sean Ryan is doing the right thing and he's not being pushed a certain way. But Tucker Carlson, I think they finally found some blackmail on that motherfucker and they're definitely using his ass.
I just find it interesting that he applied for the CIA and was rejected, and that his whole family has connections to the intelligence community. I think like when you are like deep cover mockingbird, that plausible deniability may be that your application gets rejected in public. Like you apply and you go through a process, and then the CIA says no, sorry, you're not a good fit, and they reject you, and then all of a sudden you're on your way to work, and somebody like pulls your car over and puts you in the back of a black
Freemason shit
SUV, and then like, yeah, so we rejected your application. You're about to go to your first day of training.
Right.
Almost like a humiliation ritual.
No,
just to keep him out of the public eye. If anything,
Right.
just to keep it out of the eye of what the people are seeing. Like, don't let the peasants see the truth, but congratulations, you got the fucking job.
Right.
And don't worry about this cocksucker that we put on TV. He knows nothing, and he's just going to die anyway.
And with a guy like Tucker, you don't really need the humiliation ritual. He's an upper class white dude from California. He's going to have plenty of hooker and blow stories just from growing up.
Really, it's a bread circus, like how the Romans did it. Like, it's just to keep us entertained, truthfully. Because I mean,
yes, news is an entertainment industry, and that's why you can't really listen to either side. And we live in an era of hyperrealism where the symbolism has become more real than the truth itself. And that's why the only way to really win or to know anything is to recognize that you can't know anything at all and to completely unplug.
Exactly. Thank you.
Kaczynski, baby.
Kaczynski. Whoa.
All right, I gotta go do some studying now. Shit, hold on. What?
Hold up. Wait a minute. No, this is not a pro-Ukraine stream. I don't know where that came from.
I'm just saying the going out and living in the woods part, not the boom part.
Ted Kaczynski, not Zelensky. Ted Kaczynski. And I thought you said Zelensky. I was like, wait a minute, what?
No, Uncle Ted in the shed
Yeah.
without the special deliveries.
I mean,
See, because he
why
didn't
not
really
go?
change society with the special deliveries. All it did was it took away his free cabin time, and I'm not for all that. I'm a conformist and a coward. I want my cabin time. I want to get a wolf like Homeboy has, and live out my years in peace, cultivating my tomatoes and my grapes. And y'all society can crash and burn for all the fuck I care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but what happened was he let a couple of us know that we're not fucking crazy and that we actually, we see logic and we see what actually is taking place.
You know how he got caught?
His brother?
Yeah, do you know specifically how?
His brother snitched on him.
Yeah, but do you know the details of how?
No.
I don't know.
It's fascinating. So, Kaczynski, as we know, was a very meticulous, educated person. And there's a saying in the United States, have your cake and eat it too, which is an improper phrasing of the saying, because you can't eat your cake and have it too. It's have your cake and eat it too. And when he wrote in his manifesto, not the manifesto, but one of his letters,
he wrote it correctly.
He wrote it correctly, which nobody does. His brother saw that shit and was like, "That's my fucking brother talking," and that's how he got caught. Crazy, right?
Crazy.
I just couldn't believe snitching on your own brother, bro. Like the one time I've actually ever been caught and went to jail, it was for not snitching. They was like, oh, you. I even I texted my aunt and was like, bro, these cops are here looking for my little brother. I'm so pissed off because like they literally fucking like just busted into the house. Like we got probable cause. And like railroad, like they started flipping shit, looking under like a 6-inch fucking bed. They were looking for drugs to fuck with me, and I'm like, get the fuck. I eventually just made him get the fuck out. Like, yeah, got a warrant. He ain't here. Get the fuck out. Go. And I texted my aunt bitching about this, and it turned out he was at my aunt's house. And when the cops came to look for him there, he bolted out the back door, and they I don't know. My aunt had to tell them. I don't know how the fuck they looked through her phone and saw my text without her telling them I texted them. But I'm like, I was literally just bitching about y'all. How the fuck am I an evil bad man? How did I commit a crime? I was just bitching about y'all's presence in my house. And I'm just sitting here like, that's why I hate the police now, by the way.
He didn't even have to turn his brother in either. He had no knowledge of the crimes or any material information.
Did he merely recognized brother, or why did he do it?
My brother was gone. My brother was gone for like a week prior to that, and like a week beforehand, I embarrassed the fuck out of the entire sheriff's department because they were sitting at my house like, "Where's your brother at?" I'm like, "I don't know. I ain't seen him since yesterday I ain't seen him since yesterday at 10:02 a.m. when he left with his dad." And like they just kept talking about how they were going to search my house. I'm like, no, you're not. Not without a warrant. No, you're not going to do shit without a warrant. He's not here. And I just would not let them in. And like people kept walking up, like my family, because like I'm well known in my town, and I'm liked by most people, or tolerated by most people, and liked by a lot. And like so, my cousin comes up, is like, "Yo, Brad, what's up? Why are you like, what's going on?" And I'm like, bro, they're looking for, OG's little brother. And he's like, that's fucked up. Like the cop literally turns and yells at my cousin who's holding his baby, because they were coming to visit me anyway. But he's holding his baby. And like they just fucking screech and like went to go put hands on him, tell him to go away. And like he snatched away, and they just start fucking screaming at him. His baby was asleep in his arms. And he's just like, fuck you, I'm holding my kid. Fucking eat a dick. This is my cousin's house. I can be here if I want. I'm like, yeah, he's a welcome guest. He was supposed to be here before y'all were. And fucking so he comes and sits down on the porch with me, and his wife takes the baby inside, and I'm just embarrassing the shit out of the cops. He's like, I don't know, I ain't seen him since last Tuesday, and you ain't going in that house without a warrant. And like I'm fucking up because I'm switching up the days because he'd been gone for a while, like a day or two before they started looking for him. I didn't even know why the fuck they were looking for him. And like a week or two goes by, and they pull me over every time they see me because like some of his friends will come and ask for a ride home because they do sports, and then they like walk, they miss the bus obviously, and they live like out in the fucking woods on the opposite side of town, so they'll come ask for a ride. So they'll pull me over, they'll search the person in the car, they'll fucking like they do all this stupid shit for about a week or two. They start following me through town, and then they culminates with me getting arrested. And like they just put me on an investigative hold. They don't charge me with anything. They keep me for like 12 hours. And it's just fucking like the stupidest shit. Like they literally were keeping me and my aunt until my brother turned himself in. And we didn't even do shit. So
oh no, not we the people tyrant wars. Get fucked.
You mean JoJo? Oh, JoJo, did we hurt your feelings? Oh, faggot.
I thought he was talking about Black Leonard that made a hit stream on me. like I didn't,
Hey, at least you got the spelling of my last name right this time, you dumb fuck.
You're a bundle of joy.
He's a fucking idiot.
Quiet down.
Well, he can go fuck himself. I appreciate you guys being here. You guys are awesome. So, but let's finish with this young lady.
Because we have an overzealous prosecutor who lied throughout this trial, who put on liars as witnesses in order to be a saving grace for the white community so that they can win an election. That's what it feels like right now.
We already see the prosecutor made clear that he wants it to be a long sentencing.
What I heard from this man today is indicative of why it's important that it's people that look like us that are in courtrooms like that. This man disregarded human life the entire trial. He invoked
the audacity.
He equated Dallas County as being the ghetto, opposed to Frisco being safe. They propagandaed a photo of the deceased with Black people around praying, saying this is community. They used us as a prop in order to pitch their lynching. This man has been known to be an overzealous
Black people
prosecutor
down
when
as
it
a
comes to
prop too,
us.
so shut up.
Yo, crack baby, that was wild.
What did he say?
He said, and y'all use Black people dying as a prop too. That's crazy. Shout out to our Black farmers, crack baby. Shout out to our Black farmers. Appreciate you, crack baby.
It's just wild how she's talking about the value of human life, defending a convicted murderer.
And he was convicted at this time. It's crazy.
What was the statement that free labor? That's what he sees us as. So I'm not surprised that this prosecutor, who has unethical background,
it's slavery,
would get up there and ask for the max when he know that this was self-defense.
Axe for the max.
I'm gonna make that into a T-shirt. Axe for the max.
Right? Axe for the max. Is it too much to ask that you learn how to say ask?
Oh.
How about if I promised an end to racism? All us blue-eyed white devils will stop being racist if you guys can just learn to say ask instead of ask. Is that too much to ask?
And then we got this lady. I actually enjoyed this lady.
I'm not gonna lie. Being Black right now is completely embarrassing. You niggas are some of the most inhumane species that have ever graced the earth. For days, I've watched Black people jump around like monkeys, act a belligerent fool.
By the way, she's not the only black person. Obviously, she's not the only black person that thinks like that. I've seen a lot of the
No,
black
fuck no.
community. I've seen a lot
Basically,
of the
any fucker, black people who had fathers. Basically, they think like this.
normal human beings who had.
I about to say, hold on, because I didn't have a father in my life, but I got common sense that's kind of some.
There's no
shit you
such thing
don't
as
do.
common sense, crack baby.
To me,
You must have had a very, very powerful mother.
Yeah, she'll punch me in my damn chest.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Well, hey, if I want to act like I was tough, she was gonna show me what tough was.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Act a whole entire nut over a decision that somebody chose to do. And now, y'all are out here harming innocent white people in the name of Carmelo Anthony. You know, I again, as I've said before, I am a Christian woman, and I know that the Lord don't make me.
I mean, I just want to say, like, I don't do the whole race mixing thing, right? But she fine as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie.
I like
her
her glasses.
It's funny because I found the anti-racist
Hold on. I don't
feminazi far more attractive. I wanted to show her my white supremacy.
What we gonna say, crack baby?
No, Adam Lim is talking shit on shit I never said. So no, you can keep playing. Fuck you, Adam Lim.
I thought she was about to say. I thought she was about to say something else. Like, we get it, crack baby. You like white women? Calm down. We get it. I thought she was about to say nothing about talking.
Ain't nothing better. Ain't nothing good or better but this. A precious white women. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
This fucking guy.
And me was a good time.
Shut up, Beaner Gallery.
Beaner Gallery.
Beaner.
Can we get that bitch a pink wig and then I'm down to go?
Let's go. I'm a supporter of miscegenation. All wombs belong to the white man. All right, let's just be honest. What's up, Chaos Queen? How you doing?
Until I take it.
Until I take it. Well, crack baby, you're a white man. You're on the oppression council. We like, I mean,
true. I've been feeling a whole lot of oppression lately, but let's keep hearing about these Negroes' problems.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
But I just know that he has to look at the nigger population and know that he definitely made a big time mistake with y'all. Since I'm on the road with keeping it real about you niggas, let's keep it real. Y'all with this nigger mentality mindset is holding white people hostage. And you're holding white people
Bro, is this the Hodge twin sister?
Because see, you niggas have been violating God. Y'all have been violating
Nah, she
God
too damn dark to be their sister.
biblical time. Y'all have been so disrespectful to the word of God so bad that he put a curse on us. He said that your kids and your kids' kids and their kids are going to feel the effects of your disrespectfulness. And it's so crazy because to this very day, y'all still continue to defy God. We are the reasons that we are at the bottom of the totem pole. No other race is responsible for why we are here. Same behavior that's happening now was the same behavior that happened back then. And because of that, we are still reaping what we sow behind it. We put our own self in bondage. We put our own selves in captivity. All because of our stupidity. It's all because of the bad behavior. What do we say? We know when a person has learned their lesson through changed behavior, and the behavior is still the same. We have not learned nothing. Because we have learned nothing, we are continuing to rot as a nation of people. That is why I'm so grateful that God has separated me from the majority of you niggas. And I know a lot of y'all don't like when I use the term nigga. But you have to understand that this is a
I do.
subset of black people. It's not all of us. It is a subset of us that displays this
See, I agree with her there.
Oh
I
yeah, she's
agree with that.
absolutely correct. And like I do think this is borderline self-hatred, and I don't want that for anybody. Like the whole Bible thing with the we're cursed and whatnot. But she's on the money with everything else. Like no other group can fix it for you. You have to take responsibility. And like because everybody's been done wrong on this world. Every group has been enslaved. Every group has done the enslaving. Every group has persecuted genocide and had been a victim of it. So this lady is like 100% on the mark, and I'm glad to hear that there are rational people everywhere of all
Let's be
walks of
real.
life.
Let's be real. Chris Rock already told us you got black
Yeah.
people, then you got niggas. And,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
we
I
can't do nothing about those niggas.
I think it boils down to classism, and it's just the it's just the different classes when you grow up in the hood in a not so good area versus when you grow up in the suburban area. Although
Oh, so you admit that racism isn't systemic and it's not a big thing in America. That's awesome. I appreciate you coming to terms with that. Shout out to your burning bush moment. Your spiritual endowment is glaring, and I appreciate that.
I don't even know
Let her finish, Jamie.
I don't even know what you're saying to me right now. You just
No, Jamie Petty.
I
That's
know.
what he is.
Yeah,
Jamie is petty.
I love it. If you like
You got,
it,
you
I-
got,
you
you
love
got,
it.
you
I
got
like
the
it.
floor, Miss Cynthia. I'm sorry, you got.
I mean, I just don't understand. Like, it's different, and people aren't going to understand the other side unless they live it. And I'm not making any excuses. I'm just saying some people.
Bitch, I've lived it.
Let her finish, please.
You don't, Jamie. Go
Are
away.
you saying that I've never experienced racism in my life?
I'm not
Because that's
saying
what you just said. I don't know the other side of it. You don't know my side of it.
No,
Duh.
I'm talking about this woman speaking about all black people aren't like this. I'm saying I think that is coming to classism. I think that's where classism comes in. They're gonna.
It's called reality.
I know people from the hood who think a certain way. They have a certain mentality. They grew up in the gang cultures. They act a certain way. They come from a long line of that behavior. I know other people who don't act that way, who don't come from gang cultures, who have college educations, and they act a completely different way.
But you
Because
have
they're
to
intelligent.
Yeah, you have to explain exactly. You have to explain to people who live and grow up in the ghetto and shelter their children from that mentality and raise people who can get themselves out of that economic situation. And that's not to say that environment doesn't matter. I think there's another component. This separation between nature versus nurture, I'm going to say it again, like I always do. It's holding us back as a species. We keep trying to compete with one or the other when they're in a constant feedback loop with each other. And I'm becoming more and more of a race realist the older that I get. I'm starting to wonder if we're not even all the same. Like, if species is not the right word, then maybe not the same phenotype. That there's literally different kinds of genetic humans, and that inbreeding may not have stopped in certain classes and groups of people, and that might have a lot to do with people being born in the ghetto with an 80 IQ who fucking smash windows and set shit on fire as soon as they have an emotional moment that they can't regulate.
I know yes, it's very right, Dennis. You're absolutely right. But there's also, and like you were saying, nature versus nurture. You also need to bring in that factor, and of course, the mental health issues and the PTSD from whatever people have experienced. I'm not saying it only sticks to black people. I'm just saying.
I'm about to say
all
because
around.
these days everybody got PTSD.
For sure.
You could almost see the difference between that, though. You can almost see the difference between a young black man who's suffering from his consequence in life and this other thing that I don't even know what to call it. that just they don't even look like humans half the time, and they're completely and totally out of control. They're unreachable. No amount of
Demonic.
no amount of social conditioning can help them. Like, you can take someone who's traumatized and give them love and economic support and nurturing and education, and they can and better themselves. Whereas there seems to be a percentage of the population that's just never going to work on. And it's almost like if they were white, we would be honest with ourselves and we would put them in a special room or a special class. But because they're black, that would be racist, and we can't do that. And so instead, they're allowed to get arrested and released 16 times for violent crimes.
Exactly, and that begets more racism, more hatred, more misunderstanding. Hold on, money on the table. Lawrence, thank you. It says, "Hail to King Ortho, bro, the man of holiness." OG, has Jamie showed you the crazy demonic guru guy yet? I thought you said the guru guy was the one that was talking to Jack Talcott. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have another 40 minutes left, and to get some more donos in. We've gone. I usually sell an hour for $60. We were given 100, so I'm going to go an hour and 40 minutes for that. So let's get some more donos in. I'm loving this conversation, but I will have to end it in 40 minutes if we don't get some more donos in. But appreciate it. It's an awesome conversation.
Here, let me see if I can help with that. Nate, I know that your boyfriend got kicked off the panel, and I know that you're probably distraught. But this panel is a great panel, with or without your boyfriend. And if you need an accountability buddy, I'll wear the ears for you.
Accountability buddy. I love that saying.
You could also buy immunity for your boyfriend, too.
You're absolutely right, but money is always do that. We've heard it time and time again. People who've adopted kids who gave them great lives, but just had that mental illness, schizophrenic, whatever, that was just hereditary in them. So
I'm sorry. I grew up in a rough neighborhood. Predominantly Hispanic neighborhood, next door to predominantly black neighborhood. There are plenty of people that I can say I know who they are now. Were friends of mine in middle school, high school, and was around all of the drugs and the in the gangs. And they're not part of that. They were never part of that. They made a choice.
I agree.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. Thank you.
Yeah, they all make choices, but not everybody's going to make the right choice. And more, it becomes easier to make the wrong choice. And in fact, the wrong choice is more.
So we have to do something with the people that do make the wrong choice, and that's where
lock them up.
There's a lot more chaos. There's a lot more chaos in the universe than there is free will, in my opinion. This is another blind spot for human beings, because we assume that because some people choose to lift themselves out of a situation, that means that the situation itself has no impact on the choice, and I don't buy that for a second. I think this is where the term "there but for the grace of God go I" comes from, and is far more pertinent and important to thinking about these situations than simply saying, "Oh, this person was lazy," or "this person is inherently violent." The propensity for someone to do well starts in their early childhood development. And if for some reason some people beat the odds, it's not a reason to excuse the impact of environment. Again, no nature versus nurture. It's the same thing.
Fair enough. That's what OG would say.
Sub to Denizen Dash X.
Shout out to A History of Violence.
I was trying to factor in what you were saying, and I appreciate it. I like having these type of conversations with Jennison. I'm glad that we got a lot of people here for it. It's awesome.
You know what kind of conversations I like?
Money?
Cookies.
Biscuit. Hey!
That's the kind of conversations I like. Anything else?
Do I know my friend or do I know my friend?
That's right.
I was eating some fried chicken over the whole time.
I was sitting here thinking about cookies the whole time too. That's I literally almost ordered some cookies from the grocery store.
Well, you know, that's what above 150 does for you, Dennison.
This is the face Austin Metcalf's brother had at the end of the trial when they were finally about to leave and allowed to have their phones and shit.
This dude is the most major victim. He's forever has a piece of him missing, his twin brother. You can look at him and tell him he's a different person.
Oh, no. This man, if there ever is a race war, this man will be a general.
He will be the John Connor.
Right.
Yeah, he's going to be radicalized.
He not will be. This man, I can tell by the look on his face, this man is radicalized. You know how I can tell? Because I used to be radicalized. This man is mentally nothing but hatred right now.
Oh, yeah.
OG, you remember the movie American History X, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I'm aware of the secret ending.
This is the secret ending right here. You're looking at it right here, 2026 version.
So for those of you who don't know, and I talk about this occasionally, and I try not to talk about it because I don't like to get back into the white nationalist shit, but the movie American History X was supposed to end, and it was supposed to be kind of like the cycle of violence, but the Hollywood decided to make it gay and anti-racist and stupid instead of actually portraying the message that the writers wanted to have. In the alternate ending, the way it's supposed to end, you know, old boy's spoiler warnings, by the way, spoiler warnings. The dude's brother gets shot by the black kid at school, and you see him having a monologue in the mirror, and he's shaving his hair back off after the end of the movie.
Yeah, he's literally standing in the mirror, shaving his head, and becoming what Cam never was.
Why do I remember that ending?
Yeah, that
because that's what it's supposed to be, but they didn't want a race war to break out. The AB and the White Nationalist Society, along with the neo-Nazis, did not want that movie to even take place because they knew what Hollywood was going to do with it. They knew halfway through shooting the movie. No, they literally were told that they're not even shooting it. Halfway through the movie, they said, we're not shooting that. And they changed the whole script.
I saw the ending where he becomes just like his brother and repeats the same cycle of violence and then shoots the shooter or something like that.
Nope.
They
might have made it, but it wasn't the movie.
You're one of those people from Man in the High Castle. You come from the based reality. You come from the good. Take me with you. But no,
somebody got Mandela effect.
That's what I'm saying. Like, tell me what sequence we got to do. Turn on the Hadron Collider for me to go to that universe.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Shanny. Okay, now I know what Dennison was saying. No. He is mixing up parts of the movie. So when Danny dies, when Danny gets shot, and the end part where fucking Derek is holding Danny in the bathroom after he gets shot, the next scene that's supposed to take place that was actually written into the script is him standing in front of the mirror at his house with his mother, and he shaves his head and becomes what Cam, which was the fake, prop neo-Nazi or white supremacist, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, the fat guy. He was a fucking poser the whole time. But if Derek would have stepped into his shoes, he would have became like the ultimate fucking leader.
Like, people underestimate media, and this is what me and Chuck get an argument about, because media is meant to inspire you. Media is meant to tell the story of the people at the time, And I don't know, America's been hot under the collar for quite some time now, and I don't know. It just seems like it's gonna keep getting badder and worse and worse and worse. Because
You're lucky you
like,
got a wrench now.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Yeah, we're gonna meet out on the street somewhere where you're not wearing a blue dress.
Whoa.
She's just wearing her blue hair. And the septum ring.
She's so vindictive. Like anything that she can turn into a loss for Denizen. Look at her laughing, little brat.
Are you taming her right now?
No, I don't do
OG,
that
thanks
shit.
for
That's
having me
OG's
up, man. I gotta
job.
jump down.
Thank you for
Later,
coming
Beaner.
up, man. It was awesome having you up here.
Fellas,
Beaner,
y'all have a
beaner,
good
beaner,
night.
beaner, 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 beaner,
Oh,
beaner,
you
beaner,
beat
beaner,
me
beaner,
to it,
beaner,
you
beaner, beaner.
asshole.
Later, bud.
I like
The
women who
beaner-
have my back.
The Beaner Gallery, fucking bro. Why is it? What? Look, I understand, brats. Look, stand down, brats. I'm retired. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done. You're not
Stop
hurt.
You want to take
You're
one
not
off my hands?
Stop it.
No,
And
no.
last time, I thought
You're like the ASPCA for brats. I'm gonna bring Snow to you in her crate.
And I'll be like, I'll be
Give
like,
her to you for adoption.
we are a kill shelter around here. I'm just saying. Like,
Nah, I like her too much for that. No kill.
oh Lord.
Oh yeah.
No,
So
that's the cool
OG, OG, I got a question for you. Have you had any backlash given that I did that live stream?
No, you haven't. People have asked me about it, and I'm like, you're gonna have to ask and talk to him about it. I don't control what people.
There
do.
you go. Good job.
I did.
Pinche Mohouse.
I did post some comments on one, but that's the point. I can't show.
Are you
this
trying
'cause
to?
the gun. What's up?
Is he trying to say pinche mojados?
I don't know. What do you mean? Good luck. I'm retired. I don't have time for you, brats. This meme has been the funniest to me right now.
Finish us.
Hold on. It says,
This isn't a monster. Finish us.
Are you're a monster? Am I? But no,
I
like,
will
this
give a
is
bitch a spanking though.
Well, yeah, I mean that doesn't mean they're not a brat. This is something I've been looking at, Miss Cynthia.
What's that?
Triple D, this person, and through the memory hole has been taking and archiving using Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Have been looking up the victims of white victims of black crime, specifically right here. I'm pretty sure that's you. Is that you, Trippy?
No, this is a fake Trippy that Trippy also runs. It's a weird thing that's happening right now. Where'd AC go? Damn it! I waited too long.
He just left. Like he just left too. Like this black guy who got out early, who killed a
Don't get a
fucking 9-year-old.
Oh fuck.
This is my
What?
favorite meme. This is my favorite meme so far. About it.
Why did
Yep.
he get out early?
Good behavior.
I don't think I think that Carmelo Anthony should spend the rest of his fucking life in jail, and I believe that it doesn't matter what fucking color the damn jury was, that it was correct, and that motherfucker should have to pay for what he did. Am I wrong? Am I coming off as wrong? I haven't watched the stream today.
No, sir. Only one way to make a situation better, but I can't say it on live television.
Yeah, you
Did y'all see the
on that.
video of the post?
Good.
Did any of y'all see the videos of his interviews after the crime was committed?
No, but I have the video. I have the interview with the dad. We'll watch that if somebody wants to throw a cash app.
Interview
Not
with
cash
the
app,
devil.
but we'll watch that now. Thank you, Lawrence. You've paid for the interview. OG, I had a vision. Dennison won $1 million for having softest hands, and he made millions more making silk
Nice.
I was thinking something else he could do with those soft hands.
If white people are so racist in America, why do black millionaires who come from the hood move right to the white community? NBA, NFL, I'll wait for your response.
Everything has a price, Trippy. Everything has a price.
Well, Denizen, I'm ready.
Why wouldn't they move?
I'm very ready.
Why would they want to be next to racist people who don't want them?
Well, see, the reason why
I'll do above the pants for $7,500.
Why not build up the community that you was living in so it's not like that anymore?
I was just gonna say that, correct, baby?
Because you now are a target. You now have become successful. You are now have money.
But then they leave that area and then so cry about that same area, but then they don't do shit about that same fucking area they cry about.
You know who? You know who actually?
Hey, bro,
who actually has?
That's common sense.
When you on Jerry's selection?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes,
Oh,
you was.
so this is
Yes,
fucked.
you
No, I
was.
wasn't.
Yes, the hell you was.
I never been on jury.
What is this? Wait, what's happening?
She's trying to find jury selection, like jury members for the Carmelo Anthony case, and beat
they've
them up.
already doxed the jury and have been threatening the jury. They doxed
And see,
the family.
that's the kind of shit that makes people very sick of that kind of person. And usually it doesn't just end at like, hey,
Well, yeah,
it's
no.
one person that's bad. It ends up being that they don't like the whole skin color.
We've talked about that because this is how genocides happen throughout human history. People get so fucking sick of situations and they don't know how to deal with them because violence begets more violence and people are stupid and irrational.
Oh, gee.
I grew up in the 80s watching Sesame Street, right? I was 100% Rainbow Coalition until this shit started to become public after the 90s. I was taught there's no such thing as race. Don't judge people by the color of their skin. And I totally bought into all of that shit until I realized how fucking racist everybody who was darker than white was. And literally how in my family, a white family, I was specifically taught and told not to judge people by their skin. Where in a lot of black families, they're specifically told to judge white people for their skin.
Hey, this might work for you too, OG. Denizen, look at my nose. Ready? You are not a racist. You will give all of your money to people who live stream, like myself, an Orthodox guy. Everyone in the audience,
I will give my money to Trippy.
Hold on, I gotta restart here. You will give us all of your money, unless you need it for food.
I will give all my money to Trippy.
I
will
money.
eat all my money with food.
And those are left-brained. I'll go the other way. You will give us all of your money, and you will make us happy. And it doesn't matter because it makes you happy to give us what makes us happy.
You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not giving you any fucking money.
I need it, though. See, I went backwards the other way, and it stopped working.
You rewind and back.
It unhypnotized me.
Yeah. Denizen, I got more for you. You are gay.
You know what would be really good right now is some cock.
You love a nice warm penis between
What's
your
up,
lips.
Danny?
Oh my god.
Hey, Jamie. I know I've been turning it down for the last decade or so, but I'm thinking maybe some Jamie penis would be nice right about now.
It's a nice penis.
Where am I?
He said it's a nice penis and then signed off.
Wait a minute. Wait. Where did Jamie? Jamie, is there such thing as like a pretty penis? Or
There
are they all
is.
terrible looking.
No.
Like
He said mine.
Oh my god.
If I pulled my pants down one of these days and y'all saw it, but it was wearing face paint, is that like a good thing or like
that would be pretty funny?
I mean, if it's flavored, it's great.
You'd instantly become a legend.
It would be orange Faygo flavored.
Yeah, I was just gonna say if you dipped it in some Faygo, that would be fucking the end.
That's what you gotta do. See, that's how juggalos get. That's how juggalos get laid, right? Like we soak our balls in Faygo. It's just so
This is the end. My only friend.
I think he's like applying it like a cartoon would apply aftershave.
It's
Gloop, gloop,
it's
gloop,
good.
gloop, gloop, gloop.
And then sometimes you gotta like you gotta go with that.
The baby oil, the jerky.
You get a little baby oil on there. Well, because the Fago makes
Oh,
it
yeah,
sticky,
thanks
so
for
you gotta
bringing
have
that
something. You gotta go from sticky to slippy, you know. And then you got Fago. Yeah. You got baby oil, Fago flavored baby oil, and sticky nuts. Ladies love it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 30-minute mark. Please consider donating to extend the show, but in 30 minutes we're going to end it. I'm going to play this video and then I'm going to get to some of the interview and see what you guys think. Because Austin Metcalf's father has been going off. He called Carmelo Anthony the watermelon felon. Greatest fucking thing ever.
Oh no, not the new Batman theme.
Now, didn't Miss Cynthia said that those are
No. Not those two.
Those two aren't. I thought I thought
I
everybody
saw her.
them.
She was in the background, but not the two main ones.
Okay. Fair enough.
I changed my avatar and my billboard. What the fuck do you call it? Banner today. I changed my avatar and my banner today. Well, you can't see it on here, but it's on my YouTube. And you know what? I uploaded a fucking short. You know, Sarah didn't end her show very long ago, right? I uploaded a short right when she was ending, and it's almost at 200 views already. I'm like, that's big for me. You know, I don't get very many views.
And I appreciate
192.
Sarah and Flow Raid. I do.
Hey, Deadly, suck my dick.
You got 2 fucking raids?
Yes, Sarah and
nobody
Flow
ever.
Raid.
Dude, hopefully one of the things that I've changed is fix something, because nobody ever knows when I'm live. Like, nobody.
I'll send you a screenshot of my settings.
Yeah, I need to do something like that, because they say that some of the inauthentic content thing could have been because of my YouTube settings and because I'm a faceless channel or whatever. So, like, I'm wondering what setting it could be, actually. So,
Jamie, do you have haters that are coming over here?
They don't like gay people?
Always, bro. Always.
I can't imagine that.
Nah, Jamie's good people. Y'all suck if you don't like him. He's good people. I can tell. Like, it takes me maybe like 20 seconds